Hi, everybody, and welcome to OCSpiritualCenter.com. I'm Dr. Jim Terrell, the founder and senior pastor of CSL Newport Mesa. And I want to tell you a little bit about what's coming up this next month in June, because it's kind of exciting, actually. And forgive my hat, I'm having a bad hair day. And this is one of my new hats. It looks really good on me, don't you think? Anyway, we're going to be talking about mystics and what they've taught and how they act as spiritual guides. And what's the difference between a mystic and a psychic person? Not that psychics are not helpful, but they read your experiences, whereas mystics are not here to read your experiences or tell you something about that, but here to help you understand the spiritual potential of your life. And every mystic that I've ever run across or read about or read of has always expressed a kind of a greater sense of what humanity really is in its sort of sophomoric form, its beginning form. That's what we are, sort of sophomores, beginners at this business of understanding our spiritual power. So I've said in my talks recently that there's a spiritual realization and there's a human report. The human being, of who I am as a human being, functions around senses, what I see, hear, smell, taste, touch, and feel, and also what I remember, what's held in my emotional memory, I call it. And so, but the spiritual part of me does not contain that memory in the sense that it reacts to things that I've experienced before, or fears that I've had, or things like that. Instead, the spiritual part of me keeps pointing to one thing, my potential, who I am spiritually from a point of view of perfect potential. And that potential is always manifesting in my life into a greater expression of living, greater expression of prosperity. But here's the wonderful aspect of this whole thing. I have to focus on that and not my human report, because the human report is always coming in and asking you to form an opinion about what life is handing you. Your spiritual realization doesn't give you an opinion. It simply gives you a pathway to walk and a way to behave, and it helps clarify your intentions and your motivation for being here on the planet. Life is eternal after all. So I'll be talking about that the whole month of June. And I'll be talking about it from what a mystic is, but I'll also be mentioning modern American mystics. And the first one I'm going to talk about is Phineas Parkhurst Quimby. That's a fabulous name. He was a clockmaker in New England. I'll talk about how he got involved with mesmerism and the discovery of the subconscious mind. And then the next Sunday, I'm going to talk about Ralph Waldo Emerson, one of my favorite mystics, great transcendental philosopher, and just a tremendous mind and a spiritual philosophy. And then we're going to talk about Thoreau, and then I'm going to wind up talking about another mystic called Ernest Holmes, the founder of Science of Mind. Our center is based on his findings and his teachings. So I hope you join me. Hope you enjoy my covered mind affair here. And I look forward to seeing you. Be sure and you come to the Center for Spiritual Living. We meet at the University Synagogue at 9:30 and 11:15 on Sundays. I'll look forward to seeing you. Have a great day.